All right, let's have a look at this game. Let's have a look at this game. Are you here, buddy? Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to record this for YouTube if that's cool. So welcome, hello chicos, chicas, game analysis on stream. We have got the Magnet Man in the white trunks, and Magnet Man is 1980 on .com. What time control was it, buddy? Thoughts and prayers, yeah. The ripping is coming. What time control was it, Chief? Tell me, quick. 90-30. Oh boy, that is gonna be rough. So it is virtually unacceptable for you to play the English attack and not know a number of things, right? So the English attack means that we are going to play Queen D2 castles and attack like a damn maniac, right? So if you don't know that, I don't know why we are playing f3 here in the first place. I just would like to put it out there, however crude it may sound, that's literally the English attack 101, is that you play bishop e3 followed by queen d2 followed by g4. Right? So that's how we start off the game. That's gonna happen. That we play queen d2, we play castles, and we play g4. No matter what. There are subtleties between g4 and castles first, but there is something... Yes, this is what really blows my mind. You say, okay, good to know. Like, what do you mean good to know? Like, when you played f3, were you out of book? I'm utterly baffled by this. Wow, move 7 or 8 out of book with 1900. Playing the open Sicilian. Bro, what's happening there? That's very weird. I don't want to be nasty, but that to me sounds, yeah, just absolutely next level. Okay, yeah, a3 is no go. So b4 is not a threat, therefore a3 is a bad move. It's basically like that. You play queen d2 and you castle. Okay, no bueno, no bueno. So you need to learn openings, buddy, because right away after like 7 moves in the opening, we are like slightly worse with white. So this is not good. This is not good. We need to... It's time for you, if you want to become a better player, to learn openings. Because your intuition may be very good and your understanding of chess may be very good. But for a 1900, this is not going to cut it. Yeah. I mean, I would like to add commentary to this, but... this is just, yeah, not good enough, basically. c3. Huh. Okay, I'm guessing we want to play a4. No, we're not. Okay. Am I allowed to be confused about c3? Because I assumed when I saw c3 that the idea is to play a4 and mess with these pawns. Why was b4 not a threat? Because when they played b4, both knight moves attack the b4 pawn, which becomes very, very loose. And you cannot properly develop your pieces without constantly having to defend it. That's why. Okay, so Prince Enlightened, here is my second very hurtful piece of advice for you. And this is something that I keep on parroting all the time in my game analysis. So since you followed this up with bishop d3, let me ask you this. Okay, you didn't want to play bishop d3 because knight c5, and then you can drop back. That makes sense. The knight booting doesn't make sense because if I play blah, e5, knight f5, and they can't take this because this is hanging, right? So what I'm trying to say, buddy, is that e5 is not a threat. If e5 is not a threat, why are we defending against it? But it may become a useful move, so I'm going to let this slide because I actually don't mind c3. And it does allow you this, which I haven't noticed until it popped up. But what you need to see here, brother, is that these pawns now are tender. And I think that this is a very logical positional plan. Although, admittedly, after takes, we walked into knight c5. Then again, rook a3. The plan of b4 and then start piling up on the pawn looks to me like a good plan. This looks quite decent. Okay, we went bishop d3. Knight c5. I was looking at knight e5, knight c4 being far more annoying, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look. Knight here, knight here. Bishop back. e5. Yeah, this doesn't look like a pretty position. Again, you can leave your comments in. Yeah, of course. This is also very good, though. Your opponent is playing good chess here. I must say that we got thoroughly outplayed as a result of a very lackluster opening and early middle game play. Right, so what I do not like about what we're doing here is that we're trading down to a clearly worse endgame. Having said that, I don't really think you can do much better than that, so yeah, we are hanging on to that precious life here. Yep. Good. Good. I'm guessing this is the plan, which is good, by the way. The reason why it's clearly worse is because black has a bishop pair, that's it. It's as simple as that. And that's why his moves are good, by the way, because now we are trying to create a situation. No one is down a pawn, but the bishop pair is brutal. Yeah, that was dumb as heck by your opponent. That was dumb. Okay, so I don't know what I would have done. And eventually e5 looks like a plan for black. So e5 and then f6 is a way to improve this pawn structure. I wouldn't call that an edge, but maybe. If we trade off the light square, dark square bishops, I would say that's an even. Yeah, e5, if knight f5, maybe we drop back and then eventual g6, f6. Looks good to me. Yeah, bishop d6 was very naive and silly. And now I don't think that we are worse. In fact, due to the fact that these pawns are fixed on white squares, I can see a possibility of us playing it for more than just a draw. Having said that, it will be very difficult to do anything with these two pawns. especially after that. So maybe this way, this way, this way. Yeah, it's still a mess. I don't like king h7 though. I think it's going the wrong way. Yeah, I do think that he needed to go this way. Knight back, king here, knight here. And then he can deny both knight moves. And then slowly this will come. Your opponent completely misjudged the correct direction in my opinion. So didn't we have an opportunity here to go here? So let's say they go here, I go here. They go there, I go here. I think this looks pretty decent for white now. B4 I didn't like as it makes it harder to make pass pawn, I thought. I hate doing corrector English with pass this PASSED. You do not have a chance to make a pass pawn here anyway unless you play B3 C4, which is going to split your pawns and is no bueno. However, B4 still allows you to play A4 A5, which is gonna glue this bishop here forever. And almost inevitably, you will get access to C4 afterward with the king on D3. So that's a very superfluous / no calculating assessment. I don't see... Like, this is a rare exception, in my opinion, when your pawns don't lose flexibility by playing B4. No, I dislike B3, C4 very, very much. I would have played here this for sure. Okay, E5. Right back. There. Yes, and again B4. And in fact, this is a super easy and fast way to make a pass pawn. If you go here A4, A5, then king D3, C4, take, and then B5, and you have a passer. That's it. The problem is that we need to be careful with how we do this, because king key pawn here will allow the black king an easy access to the kingside pawns. So I would say that this is probably still draw, but black has to watch out now. I don't understand this move. Yeah, I have no idea what you're doing here, man. This was just random night mumbo jumbo for... Yeah. Now I think we are worse. You missed king e4. You mean... I don't understand king... You mean here? Mm-hmm. No, I think we just should go b4, a4, a5 first. Nothing is wrong with king e4. I like this move. The only problem is this. So we can't go too deep in because this becomes extremely powerful. Yeah, nah, we can't invade him because this is too much. Don't take h4, then what do you do, dude? Yeah, good one. Remember that black is allowed to do some dirties like this. Oops. And we lose. So let's not get... Although to be fair, it's not winning right away because knight e4 check and knight takes is possible. No, it is losing anyway. Nah. No, I think you need to keep the king here, and first you need to lock down the entirety of the queen side, and then maybe do this. But even here, I doubt that white has a good shot at winning. I very much doubt it. But what we did, I think, put us in a serious risk of getting in an inferior position. Okay, this would be not bad. Yeah, I think we are worse. We really need to watch this now. I didn't say, Jim, that it's winning. I said it's worse. I don't think it's winnable, but white is the one who has to watch out. Also, I'm kind of puzzled by this. Why wouldn't you take this way and then up? Hello? Am I the only one who thinks it's weird? Yeah, but this is the problem, man, that white doesn't have too much to do here. Because if this king goes far, these pawns roll down so damn fast. Like, let's say I take this, and then I just go here. This is no bueno. This completely slipped out of our hands. But yeah, I still would like to stress that the big conclusion from this game is not going to be having anything to do with middle game or end game. What? King d6. Why? Why don't we just play a bishop pass? I don't understand this. Your opponent is trying their absolute best to lose this. Okay, why are we not pushing this pawn here, buddy? Talk to me. What's wrong with this? Isn't c6 your best chance to win? Oh, now they will come down here, here. Ah, you just thought you were winning. I see. But I don't think c6 is winning either, to be honest, because this king penetration is so strong. King here, up, king here, no? Knight g4 check here. Oh, actually, hold it, because now king here is threatening knight here. So I have to go back home. Yeah, because if I attack the pawn bishop from here, it slips out here. No, sorry, opposite, this way. Because if I go out this way, then knight b7. And likewise, if I attack it from here, it slips out this way. Not this way, because then knight d7, and it cuts off. That is very cool. Yeah, so it was probably a draw anyway. But we missed this breakthrough. Oh boy. Imagine if you had given the check here. Oh man, if your opponent repeats like this, surely you would do at least one try with this. Like that's a rookie error. Call me cheap, call me dirty, I'm gonna wear all of those. But if your opponent, he goes after check there, then back, then check, then back, you gotta give it a go, man. You absolutely gotta give it a go. See, like, constantly keeps on moving back to the F file. And you regularly give checks from a direction where that disallows you to go back to the F. It's a 0.5% chance. Oh, it doesn't matter, mate. It absolutely doesn't matter. If you don't give your opponent a chance to stuff up, they won't stuff up. Like, you're literally not allowing them to go wrong. Like, how do you expect to win this dead row if you are constantly disallowing your opponent's only blunder? Like, you're telling me that they are not going to blunder. Okay, then why are we playing moves? Like, you could just offer a draw and walk away, right? But you kept on playing moves. That means you wanted to win. Yet, we didn't give the only check in the position ever that would have allowed them to stuff up. That's just illogical in my book. Would it have happened? Almost certainly not. Was there anything to lose? No. Was there anything to win? Yes. Alright, here's what I have to tell you, Chief. At 1900, I have no idea how you can play f3 here and not knowing at least the basic idea of what happens after f3. That is nothing short of mind-boggling to me. Like, it's almost like disinterest. Like, you don't care. And all you need to do is open up the opening database here and just have a look at how games continue. And I actually don't know yet, I will need to learn some .com things about how to eke games out of this database, if there is any. Oh, here you go. You just click on games and you pick one. Like, that's all you need to do, mate. Just pick one. Preferably one that has high ratings. Year. Oldest moves, most rating white. Yeah, high rated white player. Tada. Wishy Anand. Okay, Caruana Hu Yifan. You click on it. And you have a look at how the game goes. And lo and behold, no A3. There is G4. There is Queenside Castle. And there is a brutal Kingside Onslaught. Well, not in this one, but there should be he here. As luck would have it, I picked the only game that is not doing what it's meant to do. Like, mate, it's free there for you to use, and we're not utilizing this. It's heartbreaking, no less. Kasparov Wojtkiewicz is my favorite example, by the way. And on my channel, I talk a lot about this structure too, by the way. But yeah, you just look at the games and you look at what's happening there. And yeah, you go from there. Like, this is a very well-known Anand Lukwan Veli game. Look, attack, 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 like a madman. And this is also a famous line where our king pawn structure, like a queen's pawn structure, gets messed up. But then we get quite a bit of compensation. Long story short, you cannot possibly at 1900 play an opening system, play the first move of the setup, and then not know what to do. That's you are just too good a player for that to happen. Right? Imagine it's like, I give you an analogy just to, because I love analogies, and because this is, yeah, I love analogies. Imagine you play G3 on move 1, and you don't know that that's played because you want to play bishop G2 next. And after D5, you're going to play E3. or c3, and then everyone goes like, hello, like bishop g2. Now, I know it sounds baby talk, but that's exactly what you're doing on a higher level. When you play out the first move of a system, and then like, we'll wing it from here. Yeah, exactly. Like, you seem to have good playing strength, which gets zero use. Like, absolutely zero use, because by the time you put that strength into work, you are worse. Right? So you start every single game you play, normally I would assume, not from 0 or from step 1, but like from -5. Not in terms of evaluation, but in terms of where you are on the spectrum. You can't afford that, man. And whoever Bozo told you not to learn openings, send my regards to them from here and tell them that they are hurting your chest more than anybody. You need to learn openings, man. Because with openings, you learn structures, plans, middle game scenarios, the whole lot. On that note, thanks YouTube for watching. In case it makes it there. See you later.